Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. In this video, I'm going to try to see what will happen when we go back to this area over here with the birds. Is it this area? Wait, no, this is the cat tomb. Wait, no, this is it. This is the area, because the cat tomb is where the bird thing is. And
all the birds are here. I must need to press them in a certain way. I need to figure out what it is.
And we do know what that way is, sort of. We just need to figure out how to interpret this. So, the journal down here mentioned 8 different birds. 8 birds amongst a golden flock reveal the hidden way. 8 birds amongst a hunting scene reveal the hidden order. Now, I don't know where this comes from, but if this is supposed to be the order, then we should be able to match birds from the mural, the hunting scene, over here. So held in the paws. I'm assuming this is the tiger bird. Let's see here. There's 2 that are near the tiger. Roosting in the reeds, soaring on colored wings, perched high in the boat, caught in the jaws. Okay, jaws must be the red one. That's kind of above the tiger. The paws is the other red one that's kind of below there. So there's 2 that have to do with reeds. There's roosting in the reeds, and there's also flying above the reeds, which I'm assuming refers to both the blue one with the long legs and the one with the kind of bent neck, respectively. Or wait, no. Not the one with the bent neck, the black one with the kind of weirdly proportioned wings and legs. I don't know what the boat is, though. Is that the yellow thing? I'm assuming that's the yellow thing. There's that one that kind of has multicolors. That's, I guess that could be the perched high on the boat one. Standing in the boat, wading in the water. Okay, so let's just go through these one at a time. This is mostly self-explanatory. I don't know. There's a couple that are flying above the reeds, soaring on colored wings. Which one is soaring on colored wings? That's the one that's... Is it the one that's like got the really big wings? Because I'm going to assume that that's it, because the other one is more above the reeds, more so than anything else. Alright, so held in the paws. We know what this one is. This is the one that's kind of got the rooster-like head, which I believe is this one? Let's try that. And then, next, we've got roosting in the reeds. Okay, so this one's kind of tricky. I think this one is the blue one that looks like... let's see if we can find it here. It's kind of got a neck that snaps back like this one. Let's try that. Soaring on colored wings. Now this one's going to be tricky because we can't really see wings here. But I'd say this one could be it. Theoretically. Because it's kind of got a downward beak a little bit. Maybe not quite. This one actually looks a little closer to it. So I'm going to say it's this one. Let's do that. Number 4 is perched high on the boat. Now this one looks kind of curious. It's kind of got a jagged sort of beak, for lack of a better way of putting it. I don't see a bird here that looks like that, but the way the wings looks like this. So let's go with that. And then we've got caught in the jaws. So let's go back to the tiger again. That's the one with the really cool looking wings. I wish you could actually see more of these birds here, because the monochromatic look here is not helping. Oh, this is tough. I don't know what the order for this would be. I might actually look up the solution for this, because this is... Wait, is this the rooster one? Oh, man. Okay. This one's got a very pointy sort of beak. Just very, very straight. Oh, man. Is this one? Let's just go with that one. Caught in the jaws. Flying above the reeds. This is the really weirdly proportioned one. This one kind of has a thing on the back of his head. Yeah, this one. I think it's this one. Let's do that. Standing on the boat is number 7. And this one's like the only one that we could actually see on the like a profile view, sort of like the ones here. And I'm inclined to think it's this one. This looks... It's either this one or this one. See, these look way too similar. These just look way too similar. Let's go with that. And wading in the water, which is the really... Well, wait a minute. Did we do the roosting in the reeds one correctly? Because now I'm beginning to doubt myself. Yeah. That... Oops. Well, that was really silly. Alright, I'm actually going to look up the answer to this. I'm sorry for doing this, but I don't want to spend all my time figuring this out. So let's see what we've got here. So, part of the problem that I'm having trouble with here is just the whole nature of figuring out what birds go where, as far as trying to extrapolate a bird that's not that side profile view into the way that they're presented in that very monochromatic fashion. I know what birds they're referring to pretty much. It's just a matter of which ones correspond where. So let's do this the right way.
All the birds are here. I must need to press them in a certain way. I need to figure out what it is.
Okay, so apparently number 1 is this one. And we were wondering if this was the rooster looking one. So number 2... let me just look at it here. Roosting in the reeds. Okay, this one makes sense, because I remember seeing that shape. Number 3... Let me look at my pictures here again. So number 3 was soaring on colored wings, and we were wondering about this. Apparently, the correct answer is this one. I guess that makes sense. I can kind of see it there. This may have actually been the one we picked. Number 4. Let's look here again. Perched high on the boats. And that's apparently this. That, I don't know if I could have figured this one out. And fifth one is caught in the jaws, which is this one? I'm trying to imagine that being the one that's caught in the jaws. It's very hard to tell that. I don't know. I just can't see it, I guess. Alright, so then we've got the last 3, which are flying above the reeds, which is apparently this one? Well, yeah, it is this one. Yeah, because it has the pointy thing. And then standing on the boat, which is this one. And we were wondering if this was the other one that was standing on the boat. And then finally, wading in the water, which is this one. Alright, cool. Okay, I'm sorry for cheating there, but I figured that this would be much easier to watch if we just got past this puzzle. What is this room? Doesn't seem to be anything particularly crazy here, yet, at least. Ooh. What is this? Another journal. Let's see what we got here. We lost 2 men last night. I cannot be sure, but I suspect cobras. The tomb is thick with hidden dangers, and it's getting worse. 3 men so far lost in the expedition. The rest are afraid they'll be the next to die. By now we should have found the queen. We should have found her mummy. We found only confusion and death. I'm in a world with backwards rules I could never understand, in a tomb built to drag me down into the underworld by any means. I do not feel brave here as I did when our journey began. I feel like a lost little girl, toying with something she does not understand. January 6. It was foolish to stay. It is reckless to be here alone, but I cannot return home having been this close. How many lifetimes have been cut short searching for the queen? It is worse than that. If I cannot find her, if I die out here, I know my daughter will find the letter I wrote for her. I know she will throw her life away on this foolish quest too. Nefertari is lost forever, and I no longer care. I will gather my supplies. I will find my way home, and I will destroy that letter before my daughter reads it. I'm wondering if this is Jamila's mother or maybe grandmother? She's talking about a letter. January 9th. I'm being punished for my lack of faith. That must be why this is happening. Something caught my eye as I was gathering the last bits of my gear. The mark. It's throughout the tomb. These lines I had assumed were from the Book of the Dead are much more than that. I'm at the point where that matters little now. Sudi returned fevered and delirious, telling me that the whole expedition team fell ill on their trip home. One by one they died, shivering under the desert sun. Sudi was the last alive. I have no idea how he found his way back. I wish he hadn't. I've given him most of my water. I know he won't last the night, but I can't watch him suffer. Now I don't have enough water for the trip home. January 10. Set out to find water, found none. The day after I laid Sudi to rest, another storm swept down on the tomb. The entrance again sealed by the restless sand. I began to feel a chill settle over my bones. How long until I find myself next to Sudi? A few hours? A day? It doesn't matter. No matter the answer, it will be too short and too long all at once. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. There's a door. Another handprint. Used to open it. Oh, we're back here. Well, that's cool. We just made kind of a figure 8 sort of thing there. So that was nice, but what was the point of opening that? I'm assuming there's more than just a letter to find here, right? Is there something I'm missing? Anything? I don't know, there's just something suspicious about this. Why would I be able to go through here if there's nothing else to see here? There's no door opening there. I'm still wondering about the significance of this. Is that just a cat bell toy thing? This just seems... There's gotta be a reason for this being here. This can't just be here for no reason. Right? Alright. I'm gonna leave it be. Maybe it'll be used in the final battle against the culprit or something. I don't know. Jamila, are you still around?
Nancy, hi.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Because at this point, I'm not really sure what else we can do. We've got this numbers thing, but we don't know the order of the symbols on the gold coffin. Is Lily back yet? No. So I'm going to assume this means that we won't get caught if we try doing this. And I don't see still how this works when... Yeah, it's not even letting me use this now that when I put that there. So there's gotta be more to it, right? There's gotta be more. Nothing new in the book. Was there something else going on here with the with Abdullah's stuff? I didn't miss anything here, did I? I'm wondering, like, how did Abdullah contact Spied from here? I mean, I'm assuming he did this after he met Jamila, which would have been after she showed up all of a sudden, right? Alright, I'm going to call... Well, before I do that, let me go in here. I don't know if there's anything new to find in here. You never know with these games. There could be something different. Alright, nothing new. So I'm going to call our friends and see if we can get some information.
What's up?
Have you heard of the Daughters of Nefertari?
No?
Apparently, it's the ancient organization descended from Nefertari's daughters that's been searching for Nefertari.
Why?
So she can be reunited with Ramses II. The members learn of their duty once their mothers die. Then they join the search. Can you imagine that?
Well,
What?
that's sort of like you. I mean, a little.
That's a good
How?
point.
After your mom, I always thought it was your mom, the way she died, that made you so interested in mysteries. I'm sorry, Nancy. I shouldn't have said that. I just need to work on my filter, like George says.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Well, forget I said it. No need to get hung up on the sad stuff right now. You're in Egypt, the land of... I'm sorry, I still don't know much about Egypt.
Jamila was lying about aliens.
Really?
Yeah, she's got a bunch of material on Abdullah and the tomb.
What's her story? Why is she really here?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we
I
do.
really need to keep an eye on her. She says she's a member of the secret society that's searching for Nefertari.
Cool, a secret society.
Yeah, we know what it's about. I'm assuming that's a dialogue option that opens up after you find out that she's not really an alien hunter, but before she really reveals... Well, no, because she alluded to the secret society there, so I don't know.
I found Nefertari.
Nancy, way to go. Are you coming home?
Soon. I just have to find definitive proof that I'm right.
Good luck. I know you can do it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, so we don't have definitive proof yet. Yo, Dylan, what's up, man?
Hello?
Jamila says that you were trying to buddy up to Abdullah to buy black market antiquities from him.
That's not true.
She has proof.
Look, yes, okay, I did, but...
That's illegal, and it's just wrong.
Go, Nancy.
History belongs to everyone, not just people who have the money to buy it for themselves.
That's just not how it works.
That's how it should work, but people like you are part of the problem.
I didn't go through with it.
Why not?
I don't have enough money. Anyway, Abdullah wasn't interested.
Are you going to keep trying to find a connection in the black market?
What do you want me to say, Nancy?
I want you to say no, and I want you to mean it.
I can't. I can't give up being a guide, but it just doesn't pay. Sometimes you have to break the rules to play the game.
Only if you're not good at playing the game.
Oh!
Ouch. The only reason I'm not hanging up on you right now is because I'm in traction and I don't know how. So, click!
Nice try, Dylan.
You're being childish.
And you're being cruel.
Only because you deserve it. You do what you want, but maybe you should spend your time in traction thinking about which person you want to be. The one you pretended to be with me, or the one you're desperately trying to become?
I guess you'll have to call me up once I'm all better to see which person I've decided to become.
Wow, go Nancy. Getting her sassy detective side going.
I think I may have found Nefertari.
Who's that?
Nefertari, the reason you came here? Is your brain okay?
Kidding. It's been better. Well, that's fantastic. I knew you could do it. You want my advice? You get it documented and get out. I've got a bad feeling about things now.
I'll catch you later.
Later.
Alright. Professor Hotchkiss.
Yes?
I figured out what that cat has in its paws in the mural.
Great!
Oh.
A hoopoe.
This?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you get an achievement if you get those all right.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you heard of the daughters of Nefertari?
Yes, but I'm surprised that you have.
What do you mean?
It's lore, and not popular lore at that. Where'd you hear about it?
It was mentioned in an old journal I found.
This is amazing. We're on the right track. We must be. I'm going to get there as soon as I can.
You still didn't answer my question.
Oh, right. Sorry. Supposedly, they're searching for Nefertari, too. That's all I know. I wasn't even sure if they were real.
Oh, they're real, alright.
Lily's been accused of falsifying her work. Why would Abdullah choose her to come along with him?
I have no clue.
Do you think it's possible that Abdullah just wanted to give her a second chance?
Maybe. He could see something in her that I don't.
You don't think that's true?
Nancy, I don't want you to carry my bias. Keep a keen eye on her, and everyone and everything at the site, for that matter.
See ya.
Talk to you later.
Alright. So no new clues about the... well, a couple of things. We still need the rest of Lily's numbers and stuff. And we need to find out what to do about the order of the buttons on the coffin. So, I'm starting to think that the number thing, there's another half to it that we could find somewhere and we just haven't found it yet. And I have no idea where this would be. I don't really see any reason for us to be here, so I'm just gonna back away. Unless we can dig it up over here, but I don't think we can go back and do anything there. So that's out. I mean, really, the only thing I can think of is that she could have hidden it around here. But where?
Playing this game by myself would be poetic, I suppose, but not very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, we've looked all over the place here. I can't imagine Abdullah just having it. I mean, I suppose he could have. But, yeah, I haven't seen any way that we could really get it from him. I mean, Jamila giving it to us kind of works. It wouldn't be in John's stuff. That would make no sense at all. Let's look at Abdullah's thing again. I just can't really think of anything else we would have missed here in Abdullah's things. Yeah, there's nothing else. I mean, the only other option I can think of is that Jamila might have it in her secret bag compartment and we just didn't see it, but I think that newspaper thing was the only thing there, right? Alright. Unless Abdullah just has it hiding out here somewhere, but I am not seeing anything. Yeah, nothing at all here.
I bet I could translate that.
Okay, let's go and see if Jamila has anything to say. If not, I'm just going to end the video here. And I'll pick it back up once I discover more stuff.
Hi.
Oh, we can talk to her about this.
Who are the daughters of Nefertari?
What are you talking about?
You're one of them, aren't you?
There's no such thing.
Oh, come on,
That
Jamila.
symbol on your bag. It's how the group identified itself.
Watch yourself, Nancy.
Why don't you just tell me? I'm gonna figure it out anyway.
Shh. You are lucky you are dealing with me and not my mother.
Okay, why?
Why would she kill me?
Because only the daughters of Nefertari can know our mission and live.
Apparently so.
Your mother was a member?
Every firstborn daughter leading back to the 19th dynasty has been a servant of Ramses II.
Whoa.
First you say you're here for the Anunnaki. Now you want me to believe this?
I could not care less what you believe. I only care that you stay out of my way.
Why? What are you going to do?
When we find her, I'm going to see that she's returned to Ramses' side, to her rightful throne. You have two choices now. You'll be one of us, or you will force my hand to do something I don't want to do.
What are you implying?
All I want, Nancy, is to return her to where she belongs.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Back so soon?
So we can't get her away to look through her bag again.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So it's either I'm just missing something relating to the coffin area that we unlocked, which is entirely possible, or I'm missing numbers. Other than those two options, I don't really see anything else that we could be missing. Because, I mean, there's gotta be something. It's this hallway, right? Yeah, there's gotta be more to this, right? Why would we go through all the trouble of opening this if there's nothing here? I mean, it makes no sense. I wish we could find another thing to justify us going into this area. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? I see something. Aha!
This is a match to Lily's sunglasses. What was she doing sneaking around in the tunnels?
Lily was here? Ooh.
This looks important.
Aha! Oh man, we got the numbers. We got the numbers. Alright, so that makes more sense. We found something good. Cool. Alright. So, guys, in the next video, we're going to go back up to Lily's area, do some proper snooping around, and hopefully we can discover more stuff. So until then, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button, comment, or subscribe. Lets me know you're enjoying yourself. And either way, I will catch you on the flip side. So take care, and I will see you next time.